Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Leanna and I have a thrift haul for you today. We took a mini road trip. We had to pick up some things from auctions. One was right by our cross-border shipper, which we went to. We had to deliver stuff there anyway, and we also went to the bins, so I'm going to show you that stuff. But then we had another drive for about an hour southwest of that to pick up more auction things. And we decided to take advantage of that and go to a couple of thrift stores in that city. It's a city we have not been to for a very long time, so we thought we'd check it out. And then we came home. We left about 7:45 in the morning and we got home about 3 o'clock. It was a long day. We got some good stuff and we got some not so good stuff in a sense. The bins, of course, by far beat everything. It was amazing. We had a good time. We didn't spend much time there or in any store, to be honest with you. The first store we went into, so I'm going to do the stores and do the bins last. Not the order in which we did it, but that's how I'm doing it today. So the first store we went into was a small, independent, charity, volunteer-run store. And normally those are really, really good. You can get some really good buys, really good prices there. So in this store, pretty much everything was individually priced. And you know what? T-shirts were $4, that kind of thing. So the prices weren't horrible. Not at all. The only thing, like shoes and purses were not individually priced. They did have a price list for them. And it did say unless they were individually priced. So I thought, okay, great. Shoes are $4. And I went looking at the shoes. And there was a pair of Nauts there that looked in really good condition. But they wanted $20 for them. So that was kind of a bust. Another thing with this store, I did get one thing at that store. I'll show you that in a second. And I've got a hair that's driving me nuts. Anyway. One thing about this store is volunteer run, so you know that they're not professionals and, you know, they're not getting paid to be there. And everybody was fine. Like, it was well laid out. It was clean. But the people behind the counter, there was 2 or 3 of them, and they were gossiping about another store, and they were not saying nice things. And I thought it was a really big turnoff for me. So we did only buy 2 things there. I think Paul just got a t-shirt. I picked up a bra. DC, I don't know how to say that. It was $4, so that's not bad. I can't. I'll show you it, I promise. There, just a nice little white with the lace. It's really pretty. It's cute. These sell for about $20 to $25 on Posh Canada and about $20 on Posh US. So not bad for $4, and I'm fine with that. With one last thing I want to say is, do you know that you can leave Google reviews for stores and things like that? I left a Google review because I thought them gossiping was really just, it was a huge turnoff. And I didn't want to shop there anymore. I wanted to go when I heard it. Anyway, moving on. We went to a very new store. In fact, it was the store they were gossiping about. That's what I'm assuming, because they were saying something about a new store and the way they were pricing and blah, blah, blah. So this new store, again, really clean, you know, planned out, really good. They had price lists. So, like, their dresses were $6. I forget, the shoes were individually marked. But, like, they had a big price list, and it was, like, big on the wall. You could see it right there, so you could tell what everything was priced. Didn't matter about the brand. So that was kind of cool. The prices I did see, like, for the furniture and that seemed really reasonable. So I was happy with that. So I'm going to show you what I got. I got 2 pairs of shoes from there. Each pair was only $3. So these are... How am I going to show you? There you go. Dance Goes. They have a wood bottom. They were only $3. Not bad at all. I was happy with that. These sell for about $30 on Posh Canada, on Posh US, and on eBay, which is kind of interesting. And at the end of the video, I'm going to tell you a little experiment that I'm going to do. Oh, I'm going to go down. The next pair I got were these. They're just Crocs. I don't mean just Crocs, but they're a pair of Crocs. They've kind of got the canvas. Not too bad. These, again, were only $3, so I'm really happy with that as well. These are selling for, I couldn't find the exact style, so I have to do some more research, but these are selling $20, $25 on Posh Canada, $15 to $20 on Posh US, and maybe $20 on eBay. See, it makes a difference where you list things. Absolutely 100%. The last store we went to, they also had a price list, but it was not all bras were this price or all dresses were this price. It had to do with the little tags. So this is a little blue tag. So blue tags were $4, red tags were something else, yellow tags were something else. So that's how they priced their things. So I picked up 2 of these. Really pretty blue one and a pink one. And they are the brand Alphalet. That's what they are. So these were $4 a piece. Size medium. New to me brand. I was really happy to find them. They are comping out about 25 to 30 on Posh Canada, $20 on Posh US, and about $15 on eBay. So with these things that I got, the shoes, the dance clothes will definitely go on eBay for sure. But everything else, I think I'll just stick with Poshmark because the eBay prices just aren't there. And there's a bigger difference. I mean, the bra, if I can sell it for $30 on Posh Canada, I don't want to sell it for $15 on eBay. All right, so the last one is the bins. So at the bins, I paid a total of $23.97, and I got 9 pieces to sell, which means that they were $2.66 each. That's Canadian. The equivalent in US prices, approximately with today's rate, is I paid $17.43 in total, which equals $1.94 per piece. So just keep that in mind. Everything I picked up from the bins was from bins that were already heavily picked over. Just always know that. I saw these. I've never found Allbirds before. They're not in too bad condition. I think they're pretty good. These are the merino. I don't know if that's going to show up. But these are a merino wool sneaker. I was really pleased to find them in a bin already picked over. So, ecstatic about that. Comping out. This is where it was really interesting to me. Posh Canada, $50. Posh US was between $20 and $30. And eBay was under $20. They were selling for under $20. So these probably will not get listed on eBay. I will stick to Posh Canada, Posh US for sure for those. What is next? I haven't organized all that well. Okay. The next are these little booties. They are, they wanted $10.49 for these. They are Lucky brand. Can you see that? These are the Arrow booty. Not bad condition. Not fantastic and perfect or anything, but not bad at all. These are selling or comping out about $25 on all across all platforms. You know, give or take. And depending on condition, right? So I only paid $2.66, so I'm happy with that. Let's get the bag up here so it's a little bit easier. Now this was one of my favorite finds just because it's just so cute. It's just a little clutch purse. And that's the handle. Isn't that cool? I think that's so cool. That's very vintage. You know, probably 70s maybe. But I really like the handle. It's solid wood, real wood, not that fake plasticky stuff. I thought that was really cute. Somebody could use that, you know, as a nice little clutch. This one's hard to sort of gauge the prices because it's such a different type of thing. And there are no tags in it, so it could actually even be homemade. So I'm thinking, conservatively speaking, at least $20 across any platform. And this one might actually get listed across all 3. Maybe. What's next? Okay, this one. Saw this, thought, okay, that's kind of a cool bag. I don't know what Shore regional means, but it's American Eagle. I thought, okay, that's kind of a cool little duffel beach bag. I always check the zippers. Also, it actually has a whistle too, so it's not supposed to. I think I'm going to take that off. But anyway. And it's got the detachable strap and everything. Not bad shape. Again, couldn't find this exact one, but it's looking like it's going to be $20 across the board. The next two I was really excited to find because these are brands I actually had to look up. First is this purse. Oh, no, that's not... It's not damaged. It's got stuff on it. I got to get it off. Anyway, this purse, it's a little out of shape right now. It is patent leather. The brand, let's see if I can grab it. Here we go. I don't know if you can see that. That's Arcadia. And it is a nice leather double-strapped handbag. I was really surprised at this because I had never heard of this brand before. And Posh Canada, $50 plus. I still have to find that exact style to actually get a really in-depth comparable. On Posh US, $50 plus. And on eBay, we're looking at about $60. So pretty even across, and the sell-through rate was pretty good. The next one is this bag. Really nice heavy-duty leather tote bag. They wanted $9.49 for this at the store. I got it home and realized that it was new with tags. So it's an L. Creedy or L. Credi. I don't know. I believe it's real leather. Let's see what else this tag says. Oh, it says stuff. It's with leather. It's new with tags. So I was really happy about that. I didn't realize it was new with tags when I picked it up at the bins. So this one is interesting. So $50 Posh Canada, $30 on Posh US and on eBay. Now that's not a huge difference because there is, the exchange rate. So I don't mind that so much. So we'll see what we actually get it listed on. Two more things. Just picked up really quickly this Peloton hat. It's in pretty good shape. It needs to be washed, obviously. They wanted $5.29 for it. This comping out about $15 across the board. $10 eBay, $15 on Posh's. So not too bad. Very lightweight. Might put it on everything. We'll see. The last one I got, and I'm not sure where I'm going to list it or if I'm going to list it. It is a vintage heating pad. Oops, stuck in my bag here. So I do have to test it to make sure it's working. I don't know if it actually has a brand name on it. No, I don't know. Oh, I don't think I'll be selling it because it's got duct tape all around it. So maybe it's personal. But anyway, I did comps on vintage heating pads, and if they're brand new, they can sell for about $30, which is pretty good. So, not a bad thing to keep in mind if you see them, especially if they're still in their boxes. That was on Posh Canada. On Posh US and on eBay, $15 to $20. So, not horrible. I think I'm going to keep that, though, because of the duct tape. And one more thing I got from the bins was this. I don't know what it is. I picked it up because I thought, yeah, you know what? Let's see what it is. It's a scanner of some sort. Paul, did you take the batteries out?
Yep.
Okay, so it takes batteries. And what you do is you scan text, like in a book or a textbook, and it saves it for you in here. So I don't know exactly what the applications are for that. It does work. Maybe they were going for what? $20? Not even. Like $10, $15 on eBay. This one obviously is used, so we're not sure what we're going to do with this. But I like picking up really weird things at the bins because sometimes it pays off, like remotes and stuff like that. So it didn't cost very much. It's very light. And I thought, let's see what we can get out of that. Going off the beaten path, sometimes that's good. So my little experiment that I want to do is I'm going to take, I think there's 3 items that I'm going to take, and I'm going to, first of all, because they sort of price out about the same on each platform, I am going to list them for the same price on Posh Canada, Posh US, and on eBay, and we're going to see where they sell first. Now, the 3 items I'm going to do is the American Eagle duffel bag, the Arcadia purse, and the Dansko shoes. I know that I'm not the first to do this idea. I believe it was Amber Resells that she's done this before, and I know that's where I got the idea from. She's now posting again on her YouTube, so if you know who I'm talking about, she's really good. Very analytical. I like that. So I'm going to do a very similar experiment. I'm going to list the 3 of them. I'm going to list them on the same platforms at the same time for the same price, and we're going to see where they sell first. So I think that'd be kind of cool. And maybe they'll sell for more on a certain platform. We'll see. All right, so the pros and cons of taking a road trip to just thrift or to source. I mean, first of all, we take into consideration that we just really enjoy it, and it's like entertainment in a sense for us. If we were going to go out to do dinner and a movie, we'd probably end up spending more because it's really expensive to do that now. So at least if you're thrifting or you're sourcing, you can counteract some of what you're spending because you're going to be selling some items. We do try to, if we're going to visit family, we do try to sneak in a thrift store or 2 when we're there because it's really interesting to find different stores and different items, different brands. I mean, I still will say the bins is the best place because you get all sorts of brands there. I have found some of my best brands at the bins. But when we go visiting or whatever, we do find other things as well. And it also helps us to appreciate what we do have access to just here in our town. We don't have independent little charity stores. We have chain stores here. Value Village, Mission Thrift, Goodwill. We have them. We do have a Salvation Army, and we do have some St. Vincent de Paul's, but we don't go into them very often because, again, they are more dependent on what they actually get in donations. They don't have the big warehouse like the Goodwill does that gets things sent to different stores. So, would we do this? Absolutely. We used to love taking a bit of a trip on a Saturday morning or whatever. Let's just go and drive an hour and we'll go check out the thrift stores there. And I think maybe this summer that we'll do a little bit more of that to get out of our comfort zone and just to spend some more time together. It was really nice spending the day with Paul doing something that we both loved doing. And it was kind of exciting to see what we could get. Would I go back to those stores that we went to? Probably not, unless I could combine it with maybe picking up an auction thing or maybe trying different stores that are in the area. But those 3 specific stores, I got a couple of good things, but they didn't really, you know what I mean? There wasn't a lot. It wasn't like, oh my God, this is a treasure trove. I didn't have that feeling whatsoever. But taking road trips can be very profitable. Just keep in mind that you're spending more money on gas, time. If you have lunch, we had lunch out. And just keep that in mind that that's sort of part of your cost of doing business, your cost of goods in a sense. But it was still a lot of fun, and I will do it again. Anyway, that is it for today. I hope everybody has a fantastic weekend, and I'll be back on Tuesday. Bye.